Hi, I'm Ann with Kai Dragon Media. This is the gardening and cooking channel, and today we're going to take these super beefsteak tomatoes that are in this pot. They got put in here as seeds, and I planted flowers over there before my son told me, oh, there's tomatoes in there. So as you can see, they're growing up pretty good, but they're crowded and they need to go in their own little container. So part of them are going to go into pot containers, and then later we will transport the other ones to some of the garden beds. I have to find out where the bottom of the tomato is and locate it, and there's two close together there, so I need to be very careful when I dig down with the shovel. And as you can see, I got part of the flowers with it, no big deal. They'll go right back into the dirt. We've got some other flowers growing in here with this, and I'm going to try to separate them. We have 3 plants here. So I've made kind of a deep hole in here, and this dirt is some New Life topsoil as well as sphagnum peat moss. And I don't normally pinch off leaves. I usually use my trimmer, but I'm going to pinch these off because I want to get the dirt up higher.
And one of the things about this is you can get the dirt up a little bit higher, because what happens is this plant will produce more roots, stabilize itself deeper. So there's been different planting tricks on tomatoes. You can, for example, lay some on the side and then train it to go up, and that bottom piece will all develop roots, but it's kind of how you prefer to do it. In this case, what we did was we added just more dirt, cleared the bottom. That way the stem itself will produce more roots, stabilize it. That means it'll be able to hold more without so much the support.
Super beefsteaks usually get pretty tall, and the vine itself is going to get pretty thick as it grows.
Correct. And they're indeterminate, which means this thing can grow indefinitely. So in warmer climates, this plant could continue to grow throughout the whole year. Here in the Midwest, though, since we do have winter, typically by October, your plants are kind of toast. I mean, depending on how the climate is. As you can see with the roots here, we have a very strong root system. We have a very strong root system here. So that means this plant has been thriving for a while, which means once we get that down and then we cover up the stem with a lot more dirt, that will mean it will be a very, very, very strong plant. Now you can add a little Epsom salt since we are transplanting to your plant. I wouldn't do too much, just a little bit to help it reestablish more roots, establish hold on the soil, because the way we have done it, you know, we've taken it from its original home and its establishment, so we have to move it.
And this soil is already pre-moistened. I have soaked the sphagnum overnight,
which is like having a little bit of a water reservoir in there, so it'll help initiate the plant to start establishing itself once again without having light, dry, moist soil, which means you have to water it more vigorously.
And I usually try and get my dirt to about 1.5 inches from the top, because I want to, if it rains, I don't want the dirt all splashing out all over the place, but I want it to have plenty of room to grow.
So even if you accidentally plant seeds in an area that you weren't supposed to, you still can safely transplant them. It's just a matter of getting everything ready before you make the move, and preferably not do it during the heat of the day. You really want to make sure that when you're doing this, that you kind of either have really good shade or early in the morning or in the evening, and then just give the plant a little bit of water when it's done in order to make it thrive.
Make sure you leave your comments if you like the video, and if you have any questions for Kai, leave them on the comments as well. He will try and get back with you. Thanks for watching.